Hey guys and girls, here's a 1967 LG1 Gibson. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I'm Ron Robertson, a singer-songwriter of Ontario, Canada. So, student guitar, 3/4. This one here, I don't play it anymore. I'll tell you about that. If you pay attention here, that bridge is plastic. Oh yeah. Anyways, I don't know if you can see inside there. Very light, 3/4 scale or 3/4 size. I'm not even going to play it for you. I'll tell you why in a second. So I had this guitar. I bought it used off a guy who worked in a music store, and I knew it had a problem here in the bridge, but minor. It was a songwriting guitar. I just have it lying there. A lot of times when I write, I usually do the lyrics, but sometimes I write the lyrics, then I bring up the guitar and finish it that way. This guitar basically worked for the whole album Billy May that I did, like the first album I put out. I just kind of wrote on it or with it. Some guitars have a lot of songs in them, and this was one. And it was light, easy to hang around. It's always there. It's not expensive. Some of the LG1s are maybe more money. But this one, it never had the pick guard. Good guitar for songwriting. And like I said, some guitars magically have a lot of songs in them. And this sucker here had some songs. I loved it. But eventually, where the plastic is here, the strings were coming through here. I knew it had a little bit of a problem when it started. It got worse. Talked to a friend. I dealt with a couple of places, but there's some really high-end places around here in Ontario for repairing guitars. But there was a friend said, hey, there's a bunch of people I know, and a couple of guys have started a place up in Hamilton. They're really good. Nice people, whatever. So, okay, I'll give them a shot. It took forever to get my guitar back. It's like, come on. So finally, I got my guitar back. It's you-know-what. So I'm like, it's not right. I paid for this to get fixed too, right? So it's not right. I keep it for a while, and eventually it's like, I take it to the good guys. I say, what's going on here? I want to get this fixed. They said no. What they done is, instead of just doing a proper repair, they put a big ass piece of plywood underneath there, a bigger piece than it should have been, deadened the sound. It doesn't sound very good anymore. So now it's just a showpiece. Your kids could play it. You could still play it. It still has volume. I mean, the old strings are on. Still in tune. Still keeps tune. But yeah, it kind of got wrecked. It's unfortunate. It was my favorite songwriting guitar. Now I don't write on it. Yeah, I find as you get older, you don't write as much. Anyways, I'm not saying I don't write, but maybe not as much. So these are good guitars. Cheaper than the regular J50s and J45s and Hummingbirds out of that period. Beautiful skinny neck. If you like little necks, I had another LG1. I didn't keep it long. I traded it on a J50. It was a 60s as well. This is a 67, so the neck's really thin. Really easy to play. It'd be great for grandkids. Like if they want to have a first guitar, you don't want it too loud anyways. You want to give them a good guitar that they can play, but it's not loud and it's easy action. If you were a girl and you had smaller hands, the LG1s are great for that too. You still want a Gibson? I guess they're maybe considered a folk guitar. I call them songwriting guitars, but each one's different. Each one feels different. Anyways, that's just a short clip. Like, subscribe, all that you-know-what jazz. And just a little guitar story. Gibson LG1, 1967. So y'all be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye now.